Why does it say like YouTube is currently not receiving data for this stream? And then immediately afterwards says stream health is excellent. Like, what? Those two things don't go together. I mean, not in the way you'd want them to. What's going on, though? Ice Sway, the first one in here, followed by Pixie Bell, followed by Dunk. First in our hearts. Dunk's name is still green. Makes me happy. Makes me happy. Kevin's name is green as well. What's going on, Kevin? How you doing? I am the storm that's approaching video gamer. Coop, you took points from me, though. Yeah, I gave them to somebody else, though, Coop. I apologize, but I gave him right away. I just dumped him up. What's up, Edwin? How you doing, Alan Gold? Good evening. The king of chilling. Hello. How goes it? Zoe Dog is the queen of cod schmackos, and she would like some. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure. Why are we? Don't be flipping phone. Calm down. You ain't a flip phone. Let's just not do that. Let's not do that. That's not the button I meant to hit, but hey, that's what we got. Zoe, how's it going? How's your day been? Oh, you pretty bored because you just chilled all day when I was out of the house having fun without you? I apologize. I saw the coolest dog today though, Zoe. It was adorable. It had little booties on to protect its feet from the asphalt, which it turned out is very cool anyways, but didn't really matter. But it had a lightsaber, Zoe, and it was going around and it sat up with the lightsaber like it did. You can sit pretty. You sit up on your back legs, and you had your front paws up. We never taught you that one, really. Probably not the best thing given your back leg situation, but it was friggin' adorable, and it did kind of take off a few people's legs though with the lightsaber. Bumped into it, yeah. Did you see that? That was Zoe looking up at the refrigerator where the treats are and being like, "Can you stop talking to me, please? Can you seriously? Can you just give me my damn cod schmacko?" All right, Zoe, hang on, you dork. You adorkable dog. Tonight's stream brought to you by off-brand cod schmackos because we are out of the Icelandic brand cod schmackos, and that means Zoe's head goes back in the bag. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I'm trying to get it to you. If you could just chill. This is not good for dogs or small children. You're not supposed to have your heads in plastic bags. There you go. Okay. Enjoy, Zoe girl. What is going on? Turn off notifications from settings. We notice you haven't opened these in a while. What are you talking about? What is going on? Calm down, computer. Hello, Laser. How do you do, Auntie? Yep. What's going on? Just got back from rodeo just to find out somebody busted my window. Dude, that sucks. So like yippee-ki-yay, MFR? Yeah, dude, that totally sucks. Sorry to hear that. I mean, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but certainly annoying. That is for sure. I remember I got my window busted out. Someone tried to steal my stereo, but like they didn't get it out, so that they just wrecked the center console of my dash. And it was middle of winter in Yakima, and it was below freezing, so I had to drive home with my broken out window like 10 miles, 8 miles, something like that. And I had a CD case, a big old Case Logic CD case, like holds like 200 CDs, and I put that on my car seat so that I wasn't just sitting on all the broken glass, because like I didn't want to just dump it out on the pavement at the parking lot. And like, yeah, that was a fun time. Sorry that you experienced that. Can't stay long. Have a good stream. All right, Laser, thanks for dropping by. Have a good one. Oh, Laser, is there no S when you're dropping your moob? You just dropped moob in the Discord and you didn't do moobs. I mean, I got two. It's not a singular moob, buddy. So could you not have dropped an S on there? I was a little like, what? What is this? Beeswax. James, Duke of Buffalo, Valander, Kakarot, subscribed with Prime. They subscribed for 4 months, currently on a 4-month streak. Wah! Take that. I know it doesn't say that you're the big shot, but you're the big shot in my heart. Kakarot, thank you. Thank you very much for the continued support on Twitch. I appreciate it. Cheers. It should say that up there. We got to get the system working at some point. It'll work at some point. I got here early. Where's the dog? Dog's right there. Hey, Brian Burke, hello. How's it going? I'm not receiving data from the bald head. All I'm getting is static and sheen off your head. You know, when we took a picture today, they did say, could we please step forward because they're getting a lot of shine. I think it might have been the dome. It might have been the dome. Taylor Boss, hello. How's it going? So when is the all hair new account challenge coming? Oh, one of these days. Next time I do like a new account challenge, I think I won't have any restrictions on it. I will just be like, you know, best champions, whatever, etc. etc. Let's see, y'all. Let's pour a drink. I'm probably not going to be staying up too late tonight. Probably going to be crashing fairly hard. Fairly tired. But we can have a drink or two. Won't a drink, one drink or two probably actually did kill some people. I don't know, just not me yet. So cumulatively over time, though, it's probably going to pan out pretty poorly. Let's see. New count, no head shaving until Valiant. Interesting. Look pretty bad. It would look pretty bad. Yeah. Yep. Doug Faust. Good evening. How do you do? How's everybody's weekend going so far? We're just pretending that everything is great, and everything's great, right? So yeah, I go away to Comic-Con and anyways. Yeah, I had a good day. I had a good day. I was up early. I was up like 8, which is early for me, you know, to make sure and get the Z dog out a couple of times before we hit the road. And we drove for about like an hour, a little over an hour down south of Seattle to Puyallup, and went to the fairgrounds there, which I'd never been to, and then wandered around with so many freaking nerds, and it was fun. It was a good day. It was a good day. Time for another snipe. Oh, dude, not today. Not today. Let's not. What's up, Sam IL, though? How you doing? What's up, Nick? Good evening. What's up? How many points did you lose? I think I was down like by 3 matches, so not terrible. I think I was probably like 220, so not god awful, but not great either. Mighty Daniel, hello. How do you do? Discord didn't pull up any emojis for S, so you just get one move. Damn. How could there not be any emotes for the letter S? I have to make a custom S emote. I'm not getting any custom emotes. That mummy. Mother. Dairy Chris, hello, how's it going? Are you ready? Lost on your points? Yeah, I mean, we're getting them back. We're getting them back tonight. It's totally happening. I'm kind of exhausted, and so I'm sure I'll play just super well. Play just super well. Abdo's left move is a bit pointier. You don't know that. That's not necessarily true. Having a bit of a lazy weekend, exactly what the doctor ordered. Nice. I'm supposed to, like, I told my buddy, so Nick hasn't been doing it. He's the one that hosts trivia, but Raymond, who's usually on the trivia team, has still been playing Sporkle trivia and qualified for like their championship for this quarter or whatever. And we often do that. I often go with them because like I'm not going. I used to play Sporkle quite often with them for the trivia. But Nick hasn't even been doing it. It's just been Raymond racking it up. And you can have a trivia team up to like 6 people. And Nick was like, hey, do you want to go? And it's also down south. And I was like, we'll see. I plan on it, but I'm pretty tired. Like, depends on how tired I am. And I texted him a little while ago and I was like, yeah, I don't think so, dude. I'm pretty damn tired. And he's like, great. So it's just me and Raymond. Like, well, I mean, but if they win, they get to split a bigger prize pool for sure. But every time I go to it, we usually win a little something, but I end up usually losing like money by buying lunch and a drink or two. So I'm just like, we'll see how I feel in the morning. That's like at 2 in the afternoon. So we'll see if I feel like it. But for some reason, well, not for some reason, because I'm fucking old now. When I sit in a car for multiple hours on one day, I just don't want to sit in a car for multiple hours the next day. And like, I feel like that's reasonable. So anyways, Tara, what's going on, Tara? How are you doing? Good evening. Hope you are well. What up, Vantage? Mahalo. How do you do? Currently watching Carry On. I know I'm barely here, but F it. Dropping in specifically because of today. Enjoy your day, Abdo. Wish I was here longer. Vantage, you come here anytime. You're always welcome. Always welcome. How do we talk politics and the events of the day? Let's not. Please no. Please no. The only thing I'll say is that I hope White Mummy's okay, which I would assume so. I don't think White Mummy is hanging out by any nuclear sites in Iran, but yeah, still not exactly excellent. Just finished 100% completion for Epoch of Pain. I was honestly pretty fun. Sure, lots of revives used overall, but fun nonetheless. I ranked 4 my Shothra as my 4th rank 4. Nice. Is White Mummy okay? I don't know. I can't get a hold of him. They shut off the internet in Tehran, and you know, I don't think things are getting better currently. So, I don't know. I hope so. Jeannie, hello. How goes it? Is Nick the cute one? I mean, I think Nick is cute, and my cousin Rebecca thinks Nick is cute, but I think you're thinking of Will, probably. I think you're probably thinking of Will. Cheers, though, guys. Cheers to Kakarot. Hey, Kakarot. Zoe, we can still do the Dasquin. Would you like Dasquin? Zoe's the cute one. Zoe's the cute one, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, aren't you, cutie? Okay. We can do that. You already had your GREENIE today, though. So you do not need another one of those. Can you sit over there? Can you sit, please? Sit. Okay, thank you. Now, I was talking to Will, though, because I was saying he's a Mariners fan as well as I am, and our catcher right now has hit more home runs before the All-Star break than any catcher in history, and also than any switch hitter, which, Tara, that means they bat from both sides of the plate, in case you don't know baseball, or anybody else, not just Tara. But we were talking about, like, we do need to go to a game, and I'm kind of been boycotting because the Mariners suck and their ownership won't spend any more money on offense, but it sucks to be missing out on, like, a historic season and not be able to see a game. Anyways, tonight's stream brought to you by Dasquin soft chews. The soft chews that Zoe loves and make her drool. Yes, yeah, chill. Yeah. You chill there. You just chill. Zoe the dog. Okay, you ready? You gotta catch him. You gotta catch him. Ready? Catch. Good catch. What a good girl. What a good dog. Catch. Oh, no, don't go under there. No. Did you get it? Okay, you got it. Good dog. Good girl. What a good girl, Zoe. Yeah, we love you. Okay, that's all done. That's it. Unless, you know what? Just since I was out of the house for a long time today, like as if I had a real job for once, because I did used to leave Zoe for between 8 or so hours when I was working in the bar, restaurant, whatnot. Hang on, Zoe. Just since I was gone for a long time today, tell you what, you can have this disgusting chicken foot. Oh, poor chicken. There you go. That's it, okay? That's it. We're all done. No more. No more chicken foot. Gonna wash my hands. All right. Disgusting, but dogs love them. Well, at least Zoe does. That's for sure. No, I was like, sweet. So Cal Raleigh, that's our catcher. It's like Cal is blasting bombs, and no one else, right? God, yeah. Anyways, hello, I saw you were afraid to approach you. I thought you would think I'm weird, so I walked the other way. What, Russell? Yeah, you were there? You were there? Lilac, how's it going? Jesus, I didn't realize White Mummy was based in Iran. Yeah, White Mummy lives in Tehran. Yeah, I don't think that that's information he'd be worried about me giving away, just because he is publicly asked Kabam about stuff that, like, I think kind of relates to that, so I think that's fine. I don't think he'd be upset about that, but yeah, not excellent. Do you go to a game? I totally get boycotting though. It's been 3 decades. Oh, so speaking of things that have been decades and decades and decades, hang on just a second. So that was our little badge. I liked it. Was had Kingpin and Daredevil on it for SummerCon there. So that was like our entry badge and everything. But then I got my copy of X-Men Fatal Attractions, signed by Fabian Nicieza. I didn't ask him how he pronounced his last name, but I got it signed. That's like the only comic I've ever gotten signed. But yeah, it was like, that's kind of cool. So, and I mentioned, I was like, dude, I don't think, like, in fact, the plastic broke when I opened it because it was taped in the back. But I was like, this probably hasn't been opened since like 95, 96, 97 or something like that. So I was like, yeah, but that was fun. That was like $10. I don't know. It was cool. And I found out what I needed to know about getting comic books graded, which was useful, which was that there's really literally like no point to doing it because it's way too expensive for getting it done. I just got to go to a Brewer game, missed one last year, so the streak broke, but I was 10 plus year streak of going to at least one game. Yeah, I've been going since like at least one game since like 1988 or 1989, something like that. So this will be pretty pretty sad if I don't go, but I just was like, dude, they just aren't willing to do anything to help the team out. And I just like, sweet. So a extremely talented home run hitter that we're completely wasting on the Mariners, and then we're dropping bombs in the Middle East, and I'm like, wow, man, this feels like old times. Like, I'm pretty sure I've been here before. like fucking shit. Anyways, I don't know the first thing about baseball, but out of curiosity, has their ownership ever changed hands? Yeah, it has. It used to be owned more by like the Nintendo group and Howard Lincoln, and it still is like a group of like rich people that own it, but their current owner is a D-bag who like needs to buy a second yacht or something, and the team has publicly stated that their goal was to win 54% of games. That's what the GM said, and it's just like, shouldn't your goal be to win? I mean, I get what the point he was making about being consistent at that rate, but like, shouldn't your goal be to win a fucking World Series? Because like, if you look up all the teams who've ever been to a World Series, and then all the teams that haven't, it's literally just the Mariners who've never been to World Series. I'm just like, yeah. So it's miserable being a Mariners fan, basically. But yeah, anyways, I bought a Turtle comic from Kevin and had him sign it. Wait, were you actually there, Russell? You live in Washington State? You don't live in what? Wait a minute. I thought you lived in like, the middles of Americas. You know, yeah, what? I was there with my two friends enjoying the con. Seriously? If that's the case, you should, and you actually saw me in Akbar, you should come say hi, for sure. I can't tell if you're joking or not. Always makes me laugh when a dog takes a treat and takes it away. Yeah, she's like, no, we're good. That's all I need from you. That's all I needed from you. Himson, hello, how's it going? Having my math exam on Monday and music exam on Tuesday. Wish me luck. Good luck. I don't think you need it though. I'm sure you're gonna be fully prepared. So yeah, I'm sure. How you been? Hopefully you're doing well. In fact, the Dodgers, Yankees, Mets, and other big spending teams are actually paying so much luxury tax. They're paying other owners more than the other owners are paying their players. There's some crazy stuff going on. They could use a goddamn salary cap or something they could do in baseball the same way as like for other sports, you know. As a Pirates fan, I feel you're suffering, especially with having Skeens. We just don't spend on offense. Andrew, hello. Yeah, it is so frustrating, man. You're just like, last year we were wasting generational pitching talent. This year we're wasting Cal Raleigh having a best season ever for a catcher potentially. It's so fucking, it's just frustrating, man. So frustrating. Sure, let's do that. Let's do that. Good evening, though. Hopefully you are doing well. Went from 130 down to 196. Let's hope I can reach 200 points. Good luck, Alex. How's it going? Any stars that were taller, shorter, uglier, sexier than what you envisioned? I mean, not exactly. There was, it was, so we saw the Shat. We got there as Shatner was speaking. And, I mean, we didn't get like all close to the stage, but, you know, for me in 94, fuck, he looks pretty good. and he's telling some stories about going to space and stuff. So that was kind of interesting. My dad watched Jerry Ryan. Akbar and I went around during that time, so we didn't see her. And I mostly checked out the Daredevil panel, but then we went and met with Elizabeth Dulau, who played Clea on Andor, and she was adorable, and she was just super nice. So got a picture with her where Akbar and I look extremely awkward. And yeah, it was fun. It was a fun day though. Just like random stuff. Went back and forth to the car to get my comic because it was like raining and I didn't want to get it wet. And I like got it signed by Fabian, however the hell you say his last name and stuff. And yeah, it was good. Shouldn't your goal to be win 100 games? I mean, that's not a realistic goal for baseball though. So what up, Wolvie? How do you do? Making the playoffs and winning a championship should be your goal for sure. Gonna be fighting Glycon tonight. Any tips? Also, how's it going? Lavelle, my tip is to watch somebody's guide for it. So I enjoyed that one, but I don't have any specific tips for you, no. But definitely watch a guide. Definitely watch a guide before you do it. But I don't even remember which one I liked dexing more, the SP1 and SP2. I had a good time when I did with Nightcrawler. I remember that just because it was easier with his, how well he, you know, evades things and whatnot. I am not paying any attention to what I'm doing here, so this is gonna be going horribly, I'm sure. Yeah, Abdo was long flight there, and I paid for a hotel together and split the cost. I don't feel like I don't think I believe you on this one, buddy. I got doubts. I got doubts. I don't believe you. Learn to use learn to dex specials and use Storm. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. What up, Sathar? How are you doing? Like button's free, y'all. It is. It is. Unfortunately, COD schmackos are not. But love you. Say la vie. Thank you guys. I'll take up Storm. I was going to use Bishop, but I'll take her up. I do know that people had a good time with Storm. Why am I doing this? No, hit his block. Back off. Oh, dude, why did I? Okay. I gotta pay attention. Hey, go. Go away. No, stop. No, stop. Back off. Thank you. I did not mean to do 5 hits. No, stop that again. Okay, can you? No. No. Dude. Starting out real poor. No! Go, no! Yes, go hold your damn block. There you go. Thank you. I was not blocking. Oh, I also have a phone cover on my phone here, which I'm not used to playing with on this phone. And it says like, well, let's see how it goes. And then I'll take it off if I don't like it. Huh. Oh yeah, I forgot he wasn't awakened. But so I have like a case on it, which I normally don't have, which is kind of throwing me off. Oh, I lost that fight. That should not have happened. Oh well. That'll be. James sending a real block. Thank you very much, James. Saying wanted someone to brush their teeth with me because 9 out of 10 dentists agree that brushing alone won't fully prevent tooth decay. No weirdos. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, you get a 9 out of 100 for that joke, James. Boo. Boo. Terrible joke. Take a lap. Actually, that wasn't terrible. That was okay. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny, but still boo. Terrible joke. Thank you for the buck. Faust, hello. How do you do? This isn't gonna go well. This isn't gonna go well. SOIC, hello. Ever saw the movie The Human Centipede? Thankfully not, but I know what it is. It's like that with teeth brushing instead of no, it's bad. No. Did you try asking the 10th dentist, James? Maybe they would have consented. Consent is important. That is true. No, can you? No. Yeah, this is bad. This is very bad. No. Maybe. No. No. Hey. No. No. Stop it. No, no, no. No, no. No, hey, dude! Great. Yep, very bad. Okay, cool. Good warm-up match, man. Good warm-up match. That is excellent. I feel like that's mildly sus, but it's probably fine, right? It's probably fine. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. James sending over another buck. Thank you very much. Saying the 10th one is a weirdo. Damn. Prefer phone covers. It makes it feel more bulky. I like it almost like it's a game controller. Yeah, I don't know if I like it so much. I was there with Eddie, Ray, and Charlie Lowe, a friend I've known for 20 years, and I wasn't going to miss Kevin, who helped make the Turtles, and a hardcore of his work. Hardcore, yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, Kevin Eastman was there. I don't know about this, Russell. All right. I need to see some pictures. Drop some pictures in the Discord. I'll believe you. Okay. Jason, here another buck. When I was young, I told my dad that when I grew up, I wanted to work in construction, building room additions in people's vaulted ceiling space. He said that's a pretty lofty dream. Oh my god. Okay, that's boo. I don't know that I even have the energy to boo James tonight. I might just be like, yeah, okay. Ha, 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 ha. Hilarious. Hilarious joke, James. I'm laughing. I'm laughing on the inside. So, appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's not sus at all. I don't know. Hulkling is poison immune. Yeah, but he like managed to keep from going unstoppable. And he didn't like he's poison immune, but he's not, you know, whatever immune, the stuff that's, you know what I mean, like what's his like beyond poison phase, like toxic whatever. He's not that immune. So I'm like, I don't know. Weaknesses will willpower heal him back to full. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Vitalik, good evening. That's not what I said. You said what? Misquoting you? Are you using an Otter box and have the same phone as me, a Galaxy S25 Ultra? Right now it's S23 FE, and it's not an Otter box. It's a sup case. It's like a unicorn beetle. Sure. Sam, hello. Bugman, hello. How fast was it? That's usually the decider. Yeah, I didn't look. I don't care enough. Like, I legit don't. Hulkling just hits in the block, waits out the unblockable. Yeah. He can't acid burn poison immunes without throwing SP2. SP3? Okay, is that the case? I-Bomb doesn't go unstoppable, does he? No, I don't think so. Not that I can think of. Damn, don't love my draft. Okay, well. Guess what we're doing, though. James sending over another box. Thank you, James. Saying, I wrote a motivational book about cheese. Good to great. It can make you feel less blue and provolonely. I do love cheese. What'd you work in? Let's see. Blue, provolone, great. Okay. 3 out of 10. You got 3 different cheese puns in there. I'll give you 3 out of 10. You should still take a lap because it was terrible. Boo. Thank you for the $1. Can you actually see in my eyes me just dying inside as I read your jokes? Like, do you actually see the light going out of my eyes? Is that what you're going for, James? With your love? Hmm. Oh, that's not good. Nope, not good at all. Not good at all. And I didn't get parried. Why'd I get the weakness on me? That's unfortunate. What effect did he apply that took away my gem? Oh my god. Dude. This sucks so bad. Ah, Jesus. All right, we're doing great so far tonight, guys. They're all warm-up matches. Wow, Valkyrie versus my man thing. That was impressive. I didn't think that was going to go that well. I should put like 7 different 6 stars in my deck, right? We winning or losing? Our second match, Luke, we're losing. James, a member for 28 months. What is a 4-letter word with a short laugh in the middle? Short laugh, huh? 4-letter word with a short laugh in the middle? Afraid to ask, James. I'm afraid to ask. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. What is it? You tell us. Well, James, you actually make me feel bad for him now. You should. You should. Which part do you not believe that someone can't be there, see you, and get a comic for a person that they watched their work growing up? You will have to give me time because I bought other things. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see pictures of you at the fairgrounds. I'm gonna need to see that part. That's the end goal here. Great, great. Well, you're doing well, bud. You're doing well. Okay. Whoop. Hey, thank you. No, let's not do that. I probably should have backed off, shouldn't I? Yes, I should have. Oh my god. What a burst. What a burst at the end there. Well, that was incredible. I was not expecting that to burst like that. That was great. That was great. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I bet they weren't expecting that either. Interesting. Interesting. You got knocked down from the SP1 hitting you? Why? But why does getting knocked down make you lose your gem? Do we do this just so we don't have class disadvantage? I don't know. Find out. How drunk is he? He got clapped in the face with special attack? Why does that make you lose your gem though? He didn't put a non-damaging debuff on me. Oh, rip my gifted membership. Hey, you never know when you might be gifted again, Sahan. Good evening. How you doing? No, let's not do that. No, yep. So, was it Ice Tway or who told me I'm supposed to go? No, damn it, mother effing F. No. Damn it. Someone told me I was supposed to go straight for the L2, and then I just accidentally hit my L1. Okay, can you throw your special now, dude? No? You just won't do it, huh? Okay, there you go. No, stop, go away. Go away! Hey, bud, yeah, go hold that. Oh, shit. Again, no, nah, damn it, dude. This is not working out how it's supposed to. Hold it. Hold it right there, right there, and that sucked. Why did you tell me to do that? Who was that person? I'm mad at you now. I'm definitely mad. Did that person also tell me to hit into block 5 times? I don't think so. Did that person tell me to dex the wrong way when the special hit? No, I don't think so. That's not the point. That's not the point. I'm still upset. Oh, come on! I saluted! Zode! Let's go! Zode! Points back with the Zode! Alright, that was exciting. Apparently that person did not appreciate that. Oh. Well, this person looks suspicious. Let's see round 3. Well, I think they took away the suspicion. Yeah, non-damaging debuffs and knockdowns. Oh, really? Is it just that you get knocked down so infrequently with Juggernaut that I just didn't even realize that? I thought it was non-damaging. I didn't realize that even happened. Yeah. Getting knocked down is even worse than just getting a debuff on you. I mean, not in some cases. What's up, Kanga Jenga, though? How's it going? Sometimes Abdo plays like an absolute god, and sometimes he has no idea what he's even going on. Nah, that's not true. I never play like an absolute god, and I never actually have an idea what's going on. So, yeah, I don't believe it. Don't believe it. What is the answer to the question? Ha is a short laugh. What was your joke again? What? Oh, because what has ha in the middle of it? You know, James, jokes are totally the best when you have to explain them. Thank you. I get it. I get it now. I get it. I appreciate it. It still sucks. But I'm going to give you a 1 out of 10. And I would really, really appreciate it if you'd actually take a friggin' lap, dude, because I know you're not taking laps. There's absolutely no way you can be getting back in time fast enough to tell these jokes like you're telling them. You really need to start taking some of these laps. I'm not assigning these laps to you just out of the kindness of my heart and worries about your health. You need, oh shoot, there's a gene I didn't ban. You really need to start taking some of these because this is getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous, James, and it's very important. This is a severe punishment for telling bad jokes. At least that's what Brian told me. And so yeah, I need you to actually start taking some of them, bud, because this is not acceptable. We're gonna have to upgrade it to a worse punishment if you don't. So anyways, but at least you listened to me about going straight to the SP2 at Dazzler. Yeah, it sucked too. Never that. What? Never mind. That wasn't me. I'm like, yeah, friggin' sucked. Like that wasn't a good time. Oh boy. Yay me. Yo, what up, Zode? How you doing tonight, man? What's going on? AJ Nick Salope. Well, the person is not a hacker after all. Well, or they decided to back out. Dooley Ray was on today. He's in Celestial 5. Dooley Ray's really good. What's up, Ujara? How you doing? Yeah, Dooley Ray's good. I wonder if he's gonna be coming up to the Vancouver thing again. That would be cool. I was sitting. We were at the brawl, and we were watching, and I was kind of towards the back, and I just feel someone who's just lightly rubbing my head, and I'm like, who the fuck is this person? And it was Dooley. And I was like, oh, you're fine. It's like, oh, that's fine. It's just you. Totally kosher. Joshy Poo. Cheers to you. Rank 4 Arcade, huh? All right, let's go. Clutch the God, good evening. How do you do? Holy Whale, rank 4 Nico already. Some people got it. It's on you for not getting it. Speaking of getting it, I told you I'm tired and I don't fucking care, so. Like, James, never forget. Sometimes I just don't care. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm sorry. You have increased my hourly wage somewhere around $7 though, so we're doing great. You and Kakarot, I think we're that's totally what we're shooting for. Yeah, you probably just don't get knocked down enough with jugs to notice. Yeah, I don't think I ever would have had that happen, Lilac. So, or not that I paid attention to, you know. You never played like God, but you're quite literally the drunken master sometimes. I don't know about that either. Bruh's 9 rank 4s. I'm Wheel of Fortune away from having 9. Which maybe we'll get to on like Monday. No, I guess we'll be back at Battlegrounds objectives. And you know, giving up tons of points is clearly worth it for 1,200 trophy tokens, because those are so worthwhile these days. I kind of hate firing off the specials when you just get smacked like that afterwards, dude, because like I'm losing so much health to getting smacked. Yeah, damn it. I need to awaken my Corvus too. I don't want to give him a gem though. That sucked. Sally boy, how do you do? Oh, I finally did my first pass in 9.1. That X23 variant sucks, bro. You can't cheese her the same way as you used to, right? They changed her. But I think she still shouldn't be too bad with Lady Deathstrike. Do you not have a Lady Deathstrike? Inslane, hello. You going to Vancouver? Dude, it's like my backyard. Definitely going to Vancouver. How about you? You thinking of it? Zode! Let's go! This person knows. Joshy Poo knows. Let's go, Joshy Poo. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. G's 9 rank 4s. I'm about to only have 6. Yeah, Akbar said he has 4. He it's so fun too. That's like one of the things about being, you know, talking about going to Vancouver, doing that kind of stuff, is just the fact of like, you know, it's funny because I usually just like I call him Akbar too, and I'm like, I know what his real name is, but like it's hard to program yourself out of calling the person, like, at least everybody knows, like, my real name is Aaron Abdo, so people, like, if they call me Abdo, it's like that is my name. But like if it's, you know, he's not actually Admiral Akbar. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but he's not a Mon Calamari, and he didn't lead the resistance, and he doesn't actually set up traps, so, you know, or I mean, sorry, get lured into traps. Yeah. Anyways, it's hard to break yourself of that habit when you're like, hey, Ak, oh, like that's not your, like, and you want to like use person's actual name. What was I saying? Oh, we're just it's so fun to be, shit, I really got to pay attention to that, how many you can do. So fun to be around people who are, because like there are people there, I guarantee you, who are way nerdier than we are. And I mean, I'm not speaking for the rest of y'all, but for like me and Akbar, definitely people who are nerdier than us. There's a lot of stuff that I really didn't get, like, oh god, dude, fucking sidestepping mofo. Jesus Christ. And dude, this fight sucks. I have to not talk for a second while I try to not completely just get smoked here. Dude, of course, beautiful, yeah, well, probably better than taking it to the block. Yeah, I'm dead here. Anyways, it's nice to be around people who play MCOC the way that we do, and then you're actually in person, because Akbar, like, he'd already eaten before he showed up. And so I got something to eat there, and as I'm eating, we're talking just a little bit, it's just nice to be like, oh, this, and you just talk about it like, oh yeah, I got 4 rank 4s, got to do it. Oh, doesn't somebody's prestige do this, or what's up with this relic thing, or blah blah blah. And especially since Akbar's in the content creator program, and I am, so like we can talk about stuff that like we're under the non-disclosure agreement and we can't talk to about just on the stream or to you guys about, but I can just talk to Akbar about it, or like what's going on with certain, you know, things and stuff. And it's so fun to be able to do that in person. So that's why, like, if you can do a meetup for MCOC, that's why I highly encourage it, because it is fun to just be like, just casually talking about the stuff that we talk about on streams all the time with a person who's right next to you, you know? And like, it's fun. It's definitely fun. No Lady Death Strike, and yes, boost packs don't work anymore. Yeah, but like, so does Red Mags not work anymore? What up, Nasty Dan? Hello, how do you do? Good evening. Good to see you. The nasty man with the nasty plan. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Go away. Go away. No, don't do that. No, no, no. No, yeah, there you go. Hold your block. Hold your block. No. Can I get to my L2 before? Yes, we got him. We got him analyzed, and we. Nope, nope. Oh shit! I don't want to block that. Really, right? Okay. Yep. Yo, let's go. Like butter. Like butter. 33 seconds. Smooth like butter. Joshy Poo, salute to you. Let's go. I use guillotine and lots of revives. Oh, there's got to be some other better options than that, Sally boy. I haven't seen a guide for it for a while. I want to go to Vancouver. It's fun, dude. It is definitely fun. Can't afford the cross-country border cross. I'll be watching YouTube and socials for updates like the peasant I am. In Slain, that's fine too. I will be doing the best I can to get some stuff up. So, I was trying to, like, for like 10 minutes, Akbar and I were just sitting down. It was raining most of the day, at least a light drizzle. And so I have a, like a selfie stick kind of thing, but it's actually like a gimbal, and it, you know, locks in so that it stabilizes the camera as you go. And I couldn't get it working properly. And I was just like, this is the kind of thing I need to work out before we actually go to Vancouver. And I gotta get this shit worked out. I gotta get this shit worked out. You missed a PayPal dono. Oh, James, I did. I apologize. They don't come up the same way. Fuck, it's from James, and it's a joke. And you didn't write your name in the same way, so it didn't go to your running total. Oh my god. Please somebody take him down. Please somebody. Julie, hello. How's it going? I hate Radiance. It looks like a little drop of pee. I feel like a BAM is telling us, bust your ass in Battlegrounds and you win a golden shower. Julie? As long as it's amongst consenting adults, we don't kink shame around here, okay? So, I personally love Radiance. You can just spray that Radiance all over me. It's my thing. But how else do we get it? You get it through Alliance Quest, and you get it through Alliance War, and eventually they will probably introduce it in solo mode sometime. So, yeah, there's other ways to get it besides Battlegrounds. But yeah, AQ, yeah, people already say it. Okay. James sending over $1 on PayPal, which he knows is a shittier version of donating. A banker, well, for $1 anyways. Banker fell overboard from a friend's boat. Did you just do this so you have a longer? This doesn't make any goddamn sense. A banker fell overboard from a friend's boat. The friend grabbed a life preserver, held it up, not knowing if the banker could swim, and shouted, "Can you float alone?" Obviously, the banker replied, "But this is a hell of a time to talk business." It's great, James. Thank you. Boo! I mean, that's a pretty well-constructed joke, but it's also pretty bad. And that literally, I made 43 cents by reading your joke. You know what? I'll give you a 4.3. I'm feeling generous. Boo! Take a lap, James. Good lord. Good lord. Red Mags does work, but not like a cheese option. God damn. That was well constructed. Jesus fucking Christ, it's terrible though. Terrible. My name is too long for Streamlabs, I guess. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. You're just too long. You're too long. What can you do? What can you do? Hey, just remember, guys, stay long, stay wrong. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Parker Rarick, hello. How's it going? Could you pretty please see your deck? Well, you see it every time I queue up, buddy. But I can, and after this, if you remind me and I see it actually, then I'll, we can do that, yeah. We can do that. Here. I'm not opposed to deck requests, you know, as long as it's consensual. Get it, float alone. Yeah, I fucking got it, Alan. I got it. Wasn't good, but I got it. True. That was one thing that I was a little bit surprised by, but not exactly surprised by, was that, so we watched the Daredevil panel, which didn't have John Barenthal and didn't have Deborah Ann Wool, so I was a little disappointed by that, but I mean, like, maybe Deborah Ann Wool didn't show up. I do think John Barenthal was there. When we went to the area that was like, all those people were signing, it was just packed, and we were just like, dude, even the line that we stayed in for Elizabeth Dulau, even though she's like a very minor celebrity, you'd say, we spent like, felt like 20 or 30 minutes in the line. That might have been because it was so short, because she was really talking to everybody. Like, people were having like she seemed really cool. But like for the other big ones, they probably kept it moving better, but like I couldn't necessarily see. Like, I could see Wilson Bethel, who plays Daredevil, and I could see Vincent D'Onofrio. I didn't see Charlie Cox then, and I didn't see like John Barenthal, but I'm pretty sure he's there, because like there's a huge line, so he must have been there, but he just didn't end up going for the panel. But so when the panel ended up being Eldon Henson, who is Foggy, and there were lots of jokes about, like, you know, what happens in Daredevil Born Again, and then Charlie Cox and Wilson Bethel, and then Vincent D'Onofrio. And man, they dropped like a fair few F-bombs, like each one of them did, and I was like, man, there's a lot of kids here. But I guess they did say they'd just come from filming too, so I don't know if they were in New York or if they were in LA or where they were filming, but you know, you would assume they just flew in for the thing. And yeah, but I was just like, oh, it's kind of nice to see the actors like they're just real people, you know what I mean? Like that was a fun thing to do, because you see all these guys on TV or big shows or movies or whatnot, and it's fun to see them just being real people. And they were funny. They were like really good. They were funny, joking. Apparently Wilson Bethel's the one who is most likely to get some spoilers out of and then stuff. So yeah, Big Dumper 30 home runs. I know, Nasty Dan. My God, dude. My God, me and my boycott, and they're just going off, or he's just going off anyways. Ridiculous. I'm probably gonna break. John Barenthal, the next Spider-Man. I saw that too. Yeah, we talked about Akbar, and I talked about that a little bit. Just like that. Because you know, maybe he'll just fight Spider-Man, and that way it's not like super violent. But like, I don't. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how that goes. What do? I got like no good attackers. Fuck. Oh, yeah. What's up, PP? How are you doing? Not reading your message, but hello. Wilson Bethel plays Bullseye? Yes, correct. What's up, Spencer? Alright. BG is getting crazy with all new crazy champs, and now wins are just luck, it seems. No, because the same people who are consistently better than me are consistently better than me, so I would disagree with that. There's always been an element of luck involved, but lots of people are better than me, and they continue to be better than me. Now, decks are getting crazy. I'll agree with you on that. But I don't think a ton has changed in that. Some metas too, like nuke metas, I feel like tend to be a lot more. That's usually a complaint that people have, is like, I hate nuke metas because it's so draft dependent and blah blah. Dude, really? That sucked. But no, I'd say the same people are still really good, and I'm not, and that's just how it is. Why don't you get friggin' Unstoppables when he uses his striker? You should. We were talking about that today, how every bad effect applies with strikers, but none of the good effects apply with strikers. Like, you know, Omega Red, or he specifically, Akbar mentioned, shit, that was so slow. God damn it. Mentioned Moondragon and her good effects or whatever they are, so. Reverse Zode! Live by the Zode, die by the Zode, I guess. That was my best defender too, so. Well, it is the 22nd on the East Coast, so I am 21 now. I feel Beamer! Happy birthday! Is it your birthday? Let's go. I remember you saying it was coming up. Cheers, man. I hope you're doing something fun tomorrow night. James sending over a buck, and then James sending over a couple of gifted memberships right afterwards. Let's go. Thank you, sir. What was your buck for? Shit. Fuck me. God, it's gonna be terrible, isn't it? The CEO of IKEA has become the Prime Minister of Sweden. He is currently assembling his cabinet. That's great, James. Thank you for that. Excellent. Shit, that's not what I should have. I think I'm just dead here anyways. Boo! Take a lap. I've actually heard that one before. 1 out of 10. Boo. Boo. But James gifting a membership to Ante Up. Welcome into the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. And then gifting another one to SSJ Spaz. Let's go. Welcome on into the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. That is not my lounge. That is our lounge, boys and girls, of which there are, statistically speaking, at least 0.9% of the people here right now identify as female. So cheers. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Oh boy, that's not great. That's not great. Enjoy your gifted membership from James. Your green name, your red solo cup. Is he preventing me from... Why am I not gaining power? What's happening where I'm not gaining power? Oh, this is just terrible. This is awful. Is it the wither? Like, am I doing... What am I doing? What's stopping the power gain here? No, now I am. Okay, that's not good, usually. What? Yeah. Count Chocula, you're not nice. I don't like you. Stop, go away. Thank you. I have literally no... Dude, were you guys talking earlier about like when I don't have any idea what's going on? No clue. Okay, that was not a Zode. I will not laugh. I will not salute them. Yeah, the 22nd is my birthday. Let's go, Beamer. I hope you're doing something. Hope you're doing something fun. Cheers, man. Remember, drink water. Be safe. Be careful. Can't hit Nefarious block. Well, I mean, I did. So. Swedish joke sounds like it'd possibly be factual. Does Sweden still have a monarchy? I feel like. And let's mix it up here. Let's mix it up. His ionic overcharge or something, and that prevents stuff and things, I guess. You're letting him use SP1s? Is that what happens? All right, I don't freaking know, man. I don't know. Energy buildup blocks healing and power gain. Oh, healing I knew. Power gain, yeah, I didn't think about that. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's interesting. Nefarious counting the node as ability power rate, not combat power rate. Didn't know that could happen. Yeah. Can't hit Nefarious block. All right. All right. Could you... No, can you hold your block? No, she just isn't going to do it for me. Okay. Can you... Yeah, go away. Thank you. Okay. Okay, no, go back. No, yeah. No, go back. Please. Please. Can you photon? Photon! I did not mean to hit that L1, so sweet, that's cool, but it did drain her power. Go! Go away from me! Leave me alone! I don't like you like that! No, damn it, dude. Bullshit. Stop it! Stop the things and the stuff. You just won't give me an opportunity to frickin'... Oh my god. Get away from me. This is like such an extremely winnable matchup. And she's just like, I should just play this normally, I'd be doing better. Back the fuck off! What is wrong with you? There's no like hyper aggressive. Go away! Stop it! Go to your corner! Leave me alone! Ring the bell! Just stand over there for just a minute. Literally will not back up a single fucking goddamn time. Dude, I should have played this normal. I mean, I know I make her more aggressive. I understand that. But like, god damn, man. This is effing ridiculous. Yo! We getting a Lord Shadow raid. What's going on, Lord Shadow? My lord. Thanks for the raid. Cheers. I saw you were doing some Wheel of Misfortune. How'd that go? Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers. What's up, YouTube user? How do you do? Brilliant time for Lord Shadow to arrive. He's seen me do worse, so. My god, she never backed away. No, and I mean, so Van Man makes them be more aggressive, but like she literally did not dash back a single frigging time. She did not back down a single frigging time. All right, well, we're back down below 200. Okay, maybe I should have just used, who else do I have left? I forget who else I had left. Still debating drinking. I am scared I will like it too much. I had an uncle who went from having a great job to barely making it by to dead because of alcohol. Well, if you have family history, yes, you should be careful. Definitely, Beamer. And you should not be doing it alone. You better have friends with you if you're going to. You've seriously never done it and you're about to turn 21. You might just be better off not. The thing is that there's no like acceptable level of alcohol. Basically, any level you drink is going to be bad for you. So if you've already gone this long without it, maybe just avoid it. You don't know how things will affect you until you try them too, and life is short. So I support you in either, regardless of whatever decision you make. I support you, buddy. That's what I want to get rid of, really? Yeah, fucking A. Fucking A. Eunice, hello, how you doing, by the way? Back to F off, Abido. Sometimes your antics are so funny. That's not antics. I'm just trying to, like, you gotta talk to the AI sometimes. Then she didn't listen to me. She didn't listen to me. I forgot I had rank 2 Corvus. Just put him in the deck. Yeah, me too. I've used him effectively a couple times, but I would really like to get him to rank 3 for this meta. What's up? Just got done with Wheel of Misfortune Quest 1 and Wheel of Misfortune Quest 2. You did both of them? Oh, dude, nice. I didn't realize you did both. How did it go? Did you enjoy it? I hated it with a fucking passion. Hopefully you enjoyed it more than I did. Yeah, that's how powerful AI manipulation is. I mean, it is powerful, but Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, it was effing ridiculous. Surging Storm is essentially infuriate. They won't back off when it's active. How often does it's like a 20%, 30% infuriate? How often do you need infuriate to work and it won't work? You know what I mean? Like, I don't buy that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. No, don't believe it. Bullshit. You passed the effing part way back there, bud? Also avoid corn. Well, carbohydrates in general, not the best, but depends on many different competing factors, so. And drugs are bad. Okay, that is true. You should get absolutely blacked out on your first drinking experience. It's the only way. Yeah, I do not support that statement. But a lot of people do. A lot of people do. No, I do not support that statement, though. Huh? You know, I'm gonna take Domino and hopefully I can put her down and they use their Red Skull against her so I don't have to friggin' mess with him. Even though he's a rank 2. He's been kicking my ass. Yo, Lefty, what the hell, dude? What did you do to your icon? What are you wearing? What's up, Lefty? How's it going, though? Good evening. I wondered if you'd show up if I said that. Like, I didn't intentionally plan on saying that at some point in the stream just to get you to show up, but it's like, what if I say that? I bet he'll show up. If he's here, he'll say something. How many champs actually are there that will work with relics? Because the only one I know is Adam Warlock. As in, like, you get the good effects? I don't know. Damn it, and they chose not to still. They're using Shocker instead, huh? Wait, that's a terrible idea. What am I doing? I can't hit his block. I can't hit his block. I was just like, huh, I don't know what I should do. Panic, do something. That's not the right thing to do. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, there's like, no, like, this is terrible. It's... Can I get rid of the ball to then... And now he's intimidated. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of them all. Wait, no, don't get me back. Well, my analysis is complete. Wait, you know what? No. Can I get to an L3? No, I can't get to an L3 probably, right? No, stop. What? I hit my L1! Mother... No! Stop it! Mother... Okay. No, I'm just gonna kill him. I'm just gonna kill him! Was so stupid. That was so stupid. That was actually kind of going okay-ish. If I hit that L1, I would have been like at 80% health maybe. I don't think I would have won, but God damn it, man. That was... that was interesting. That was interesting. Okay. That was definitely interesting. Silk is twice champion. She could be with a relic, then without. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. That's a good, yes, that's a good point. Good point. I think I'm just dead though too, because they have that Enchantress and like, I'm gonna lose that Enchantress in round 3 no matter what, right? God. Nah, never mind, they had a Shocker, so throw anyways. Well, you know. What up, my Mahdi? How's it going? So tonight's gonna go Spunley, I'm sure. We're doing great. We're doing great. Damn, Red Skull is like a tank. He's pretty tricky to deal with in this meta, I feel like. That's as many times I can hit him. Crap. Well, his Rock's shield is down. I guess we'll just do this. No, let's... Yep, thank you. Can he go unblockable and unstoppable when his shield is down? When his rock stacks when he doesn't have any? I forget. Probably that's the thing that's important for this meta. Should know that. Should know that. Hey, look at that. Even score. 48,800. When I started to say that, I thought it was 4,800. I didn't see the second 8. I didn't realize until after I looked up. It's smaller on this screen than it is on. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. I'm celebrating with family, so I'll probably try some different stuff. Okay, remember to drink water. Remember, in that case, you do want some carbs too if you're gonna have some drinks. Usually that'll help out. Zoe puppy dreams. What's she barking about? What's she doing? What's she chasing? Shout out, we got like 151 people watching. Smash that like button if you would, please. Hey, and if any of you guys are not following me on Twitch, let me know and I'll drop the Twitch link, because that certainly helps out too. If you got that Amazon Prime free sub to give away, haven't given it away this month, I will take it. I don't know if this is any good. Do I do Photon or do I do this? I'm gonna try this just because I've not done it before, so we'll find out. Feeling it's nice to me. Good night. Yeah. Sanskrit made that joke last night. What up, Luke F? How are you doing? Should throw in the SP2 in the block? You should throw in the SP2 in the block. Jamarian, hello. Damadeus, long time no see. How's it going, brother? So order the pasta. Yeah, it'll help. It will give you like a little bit of a false sense of whatever, but you want something heavy in there to soak it up in your tummy. Well, let's not do that. Okay. Ah, shit. No! Like an interceptor, she went to it immediately, and then I had no chance to knock her down. And now she's back at it. Dude. She loves to throw it. No, go away. Just go away. I can't really. No, she's. Oh, wait. Can I? No. Hey. No, no, no. No, no. That didn't count as Oh my god. Stop your shenanigans. Shenanigans. She is terrible to fight this meta. Like, she sucks anyways, but she is god awful here. Reverend 86 subscribed with Prime. Let's go. Rev, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. Oh god. Ah, shit. Well, I don't think I was winning that one anyways. But dude, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. Much appreciated. Cheers, brother. Oh my god. I completely could have won that one. Son of a... Maybe I should have just used Photon. Why to watch on Twitch, or where, if you'd like to watch on Twitch, you can watch via this link here. I am Intox Gamer Inc. on Twitch. We're slowly building up that following, and as someone who's trying to make their living off of doing YouTube and who hasn't quite made enough for rent this month, in spite of generosity from James sending over 50 fucking terrible jokes $1 at a time, you know, the YouTubes or the Twitch helps. It helps. It all adds up, whether or not it's $1 at a time, $5, $10, $100. Nobody's ever sent over $1,000. That's not important. You know, the point being, everything, every last little bit helps. So yeah, fuck off, King of Jenga. Like it all helps. So Reverend86, thank you very much for the Twitch sub. Much appreciated. So yeah, if you guys are not already following us on Twitch, please do. And if you got that Twitch Prime sub to give away because you got Amazon Prime, link that shit up and do it. Please and thank you. Dama's family, quick everyone. Oh, for fuck's sake. Pee-pee. No, boo. How was SummerCon? It was fun, Hal. We had a good time. We had a good time. So, one thing my dad said that I appreciate too on the way back was he said it was fun to see people just having a good time, enjoying their lives, and not giving a shit about anything else. Just there and having a good time. There were so many. I don't really get why. Like, most of the women that were there, if they were dressed up, were doing some kind of Like there's a lot of fairy stuff, like a lot of ears and what. There were a few furries there, but like a lot of the women had some kind of costumes that seemed to go along with like a Mad Hatter theme, like Alice in Wonderland kind of theme. And like, is there an anime that I've missed? Because I don't watch anime really, but is there like an anime that would have like a lot of Mad Hatter kind of characters? That I think one of them was like, isn't there like Mad Moxie or something from Borderlands? Isn't that a thing? So like maybe it could have been like somewhere around that. I did see some like Borderlands kind of cosplay people. Saw some gigantic swords, you know. The Master Chief was there. We think we counted like 13 Mandalorians in the Mandalorian photo set. You know, there were Jedi, there were Stormtroopers, a couple different Darth Vaders. There were other Imperials, there were other Rebels, there were lots of different, you know, like there was a lot of people dressed up. The next time I do something like that, I'm gonna do, at a bare minimum, I'll do something like a Jedi costume, and I just need a lightsaber, because I have Jedi robes actually, which I wore to Star Wars night at the Mariners game one time, but I don't have a lightsaber, and like I need to get a good lightsaber. I can't get like a shitty lightsaber, you know. So yeah, but it was super fun. Thanks for asking, man. We had a good time. Definitely had a good time. Ear boy. Still go with that? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody subscribed with Prime. Let's go. Subscribe for 2 months. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Cheers, dude. Cheers. I don't think we made enough for Twitch payout last month, but we should get one next month, which is awesome. Which is absolutely awesome. Also, shout out to Lefty for encouraging me to do Twitch. And hopefully... Fuck, dude. I don't even know. Hopefully some of you guys are giving your Twitch Prime subs to Lefty as well. Although not, you can't, you know, you get one a month. You just alternate. It's fine. Give me one, give Lefty one, give Lord Shadow one. You know, however it works out. What am I doing, Red Skull? I gotta start banning him, dude. He's been kicking my ass. Do I do like Kush and just try and play it normal? I don't even know. I don't know. What's your best points this meta? I was like up to 20 something, 230. Somewhere around there. How much cut is YouTube and Twitch? YouTube is better. So YouTube takes 30% and I get 70%. Twitch is worse. I forget exactly what it is, but considering I wasn't streaming on Twitch until, you know, this year, the beginning of the year, it doesn't really matter because anything is better than nothing. So who was someone like Sanskrit was talking shit the other day or something, and in a joking manner, you know, he wasn't being a dick. God damn it. And I was like, oh yeah, but you know what? I got some monies from Twitch, and those monies are definitely better than no monies. So it's not like, compared to YouTube, it's definitely not that much. You guys are very generous. You definitely send over more support on YouTube in general. God damn it, dude. And the cut is better. God, I hate this guy. I've been getting my ass kicked by him every time. But if it's like $200, $200 is better than nothing. You know, my rent's like $1,300. Hey, that's a portion of it for 1 month. So, you know, like it's absolutely fucking better than nothing. Especially when it is like, if you have Amazon Prime and you get to give away a Twitch Prime subscription every month. Fuck it, dude. Like there's a lot of people who probably aren't even using that shit. So, hey, I'll take it. We will take it. Why the heck not? Thanks. Thank you, Lefty. Thank you, buddy. Lightsaber is more important than rent. You can always threaten the landlord with a lightsaber. I don't think it's that realistic though. So the Jedi robes that have at Disney suck compared to the Hogwarts robes at Universal. Jedi ones have no pockets. Is there a joke on that one? We did see a Dumbledore. Looked pretty good today. It was good. JJ, hello. How's it going? Gallon Red Skull. I haven't ranked up my Gallon. Hey, speaking of Sanskrit, what's up? Had my first fight with that I just spammed revaps today, Serpent on Hazard Shift. 3 times I pushed him into his cheat death and then died after he turned to 25% health. Oh, that sounds brutal. Damn, I have to be more of a dick for Abdo to feel it. Wow. It's true, though. Samon, hello. How goes it? What the frick are we doing? Yeah, let's try this. You seem like a cool guy to hang out with. Well, looks can be deceiving. But thank you for the kind words. Try this. I don't know. He's Corvus for Red Skull, one pair, and he's armor broken. Oh, did you see where I drafted Corvus? Daddy Graham? Good evening. How's it going? I didn't. I was looking. I didn't seem to see him in there. I don't know. Yeah, weird. No, that's actually the only. All sarcasm aside, that's pretty much the only success I've had versus him this meta. Nope, stop. Okay, I'm not Fat Man, so I'm not encouraging you to be aggressively, excessively friggin' aggressive. Wow, that sucked. Did he glance that? What the fuck happened there? And then I got hit by that, and it took 20% of my health. Dude, what happened? No, man. No, dude, I'm not trying to parry you. Not trying to parry you. I gotta get the damn thingy back up. I didn't see it say glance, but can he glance that? I need the flames. I need the batlet, right? What the? Is it just? Okay, he's got some mechanic I'm forgetting about, I'm sure. So I should have used Yelena for this one, I guess. Does he just have like kind of a built-in protection that I'm forgetting about? God, dude, no. No, stop. No, stop. Great. Go back off. Okay. Reduces hits, big hits to 10%. That's what that's what I was remembering. Yeah. That's right. Damn it. All right. We could have maybe done better with Yelena. How the fuck did they? Hello, AB. What's up, Trellin? Gage, how's it going? This meta feels like if you have Sentinel on attack, it equals an auto win. I don't think I've lost with Sentinel yet, yeah. Damn it, guys. Well, shoot. We were back over 200 points, and yeah, that hurt. We were literally over 200 points again, and then 3 losses in a row, and I'm down at 163. How many points did I lose on each one of those? That feels kind of brutal. Thing kind of goated. Why? Reptile, good evening. Rajat Kothari, hello. On to Dust for Quest 2 in Wheel of Misfortune and Wicked Thanos next with Bald Lady, who I didn't know what she does. Fun. Why don't you watch a video about her before you try to use her? I would suggest that highly. I'm going to do that before I try to. Hope we get a 7-star Valk soon. I don't know why we wouldn't. I don't think she's like too powerful or anything. All right, I'm canceling this real quick, and I'm pouring a second drink. Yes, this is my second drink. Perhaps my yep-tuitiveness tonight is just due to being basically exhausted, but I don't care. I'm having another drink. I'm having another drink. Alright. Alrighty then. I should drink some more water though. Definitely need to drink some more water. Hang on a second. Just a second here. Alright. Taking my actual phone off the charger, or, you know, unplugging it anyways. The 100%. I got to face MSD and BGs earlier today. Lost 2-1, but in Mysterian 2 right now, so that's cool. Nice, dude. Right on. Right on. You thing in 2025. I still like thing. I bet you can pay rent if the shirt came off. No. I don't know. I'm very fortunate. You guys are very generous, and I have been able to pay rent for many months in a row. There are a lot of bills that people have outside of rent, so those ones not as much. Last month was a very good month. Last month was my best month of the year. Had some seriously big donos, very generous people. This month we're close to rent, and we got like, you know, a little bit left to go in June here. So hopefully we'll get there. It'll be okay. But that's kind of my like baseline. If I'm fortunate enough to be doing that on YouTube, doing this and playing a couple other games and putting out videos way too infrequently and just trying to do this as a job, I consider myself to be a very fortunate person. So one of these days, hopefully we grow the channel enough and whatnot that maybe we get up to the level where it's F you, dude. You know, I don't know. Maybe we get up to that level where I'm paying rent and paying other bills, and that would be awesome. So, you know, hopefully one of these days. I was muted, or me? Victor, that's you. You know, hopefully one of these days we get to that. I was talking to Akbar about today. Do I want to say this? No, I think I'll save it for later, but I have some ideas for the future and stuff that, well, I'll save it for a surprise for later. But you guys are an absolutely excellent community, and I'm very fortunate to be a part of it, and very fortunate to have you guys helping me out and everything. So, I just fought you, GG's. Hey, Player Slasher, GG's. Well done, well done. Yeah, I would like to think of some plausible excuse for why you beat me, but you just beat me. Like, I can't think of anything good. Player Slasher, I appreciate it though, man. I really love it when people come by after they kick my ass and then say hi in chat. Or, you know, it's even better if I beat them and they come by and say hi. But dude, yeah, no, I've seen many people who like to play Battlegrounds who I don't see come talk in my chat on a regular basis, but sometimes I'll play them. And I don't know if it's because I have the creator tag and so they look me up or something. I think you would have probably known me because in-game Excelsior Abdo is different than Intoxicated Gamer, so you probably would have known me otherwise for that. But dude, thank you very much for coming by and saying hi. I appreciate it. Good to see you. And GG's for sure. For sure. Bought 2 featured in my life and got screwed both times, so I don't know. Sorry. Huh? Couldn't we use virtually anyone here? Abdo is dared by someone in my lines to spend 300 units on one Paragon Crystal, and if I got a 7-star, I would get 30 bucks. Got to buy myself a new game. Nice! You got a 7-star out of a Paragon? Is that even possible? That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Sentinel and I-Bomb, yep, auto win. Well, we'll see. Oh, okay. Well, guess you can be like that, huh? No, go away. Please. Yeah, hold it. No! Ah! No! Why? I lost way more health than I should have. Oh well, that should be good. Should be good, but like, damn, I should not have lost all that. Only good 7-star I have pulled from the Paragon is Man Thing. I have opened so many crystals, I just do not remember anything at this point, like along those lines. I think what I'm going to do is we'll do a July 4th opening for the channel, for the people. You know, we'll waste some money, which never pays off. I mean, me spending money on the game pays off better than most people do, right? Because obviously I'm getting some of that back from you guys, donations and support and that kind of stuff. But it doesn't really pay off for the channel in terms of growth as well as I would like it to. But, you know, whatever. It's good stuff. But I think after I do that, then I will save all of my crystals for the Vancouver meetup, at least my Titan crystals, and we'll have people open them up, you know, MCOC celebrities open them up as I go around Vancouver, or maybe some in DC too when I go meet up with Lefty and say Fossey and hopefully a couple other people there. So, oh damn, rank 4 Dazzler, I haven't seen one of those yet. Oh yeah, Lilac has one of those. Yeah, oh yeah, Lilac said she has one. Well, you're a Wilder BG? I don't know about that, so I bet you can get to that point. I really enjoy your content. I wish I had a couple bucks to throw your way. No worries, man. It is not easy out there for a player pimp, you know? It is hard times. You should all feel welcome to be here without ever sending me a goddamn dollar. If you're using ad blocker, totally fucking fine. Doesn't matter. It's all good. That's fine. If you got a couple bucks to toss over to support the content because you enjoy it, that's even better. But do not ever feel like you need to. Do not ever feel like you have to, because you seriously don't. I'm just happy to have people here. Happy to have people here. The headphones that are in the case somehow connected to the audio. That's weird. That's weird. My MacBook does this amazing thing where every now and then it switches itself to headphones out. So everything goes quiet, but I'm not muted. It's great. Oh, that sounds really bad. Yeah, tonight I was planning on trying to start at like 8:30. I went and I laid down for like 20 minutes and I set an alarm because I was just tired. And I was thinking I couldn't fall asleep. Because I usually have like, I try to nap pretty much every day, but I have a hard time napping. Like I just oftentimes like 10 minutes I'm out for and shit. Whatever. And anyways, after the Comic-Con thing, I was like, nah, I'm exhausted. And I had a coffee when I took Zoe to the pet store late in the evening, but I was like, I need to lie down for at least 10, 20 minutes. Even if I don't fall asleep, I'm gonna lie down for 20, you know, a little bit. Stop, go away. And I did 5 hits and did not get to my L2. Well, I guess this is okay too, anyways. I feel like there's a lot of ums too. And shoot, no, what oh my god, she parried me. Is it? I didn't use my L1, so wow, it's dumb. I should have won that easy. Anyways, I so when I came, it's gonna be like a little bit after 8:30, probably like 8:37 or something like that, and my microphone wouldn't work, and I was just like, god damn it, are you friggin' serious? See, that's more the Hulkling versus I-bomb fight I've gotten used to in this meta. So when the other person did it at full health, it's like, But yeah, the microphone was just not working for whatever reason, and I was just like, god damn it. So I restarted the computer, and I did another thing, and I was just like, oh no, you know what? It's there. It's just for some reason it switched the audio to something else, and I was just like, god damn it, this is so annoying. So annoying. The amount of electros I faced today in BGs has driven me insane. I was thinking of throwing them in my deck. I-bomb weakness on block hit, not many poison meter meta. Yeah. Go. Hey. Nope. Nope. Hey. Nope. 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 Yeah, I've only actually, that's only like the second or third time where I haven't won with I-bomb on defense. Yeah, it's actually better to throw 5 hits than it is to throw, okay, with Corvus. Because I was doing that the other day where I was like, I kept doing 4 hits into the block with Corvus and then throwing the SP1, but I was like, if I'm just going to throw it anyways, I should do a full 5-hit combo and then throw the SP1, and it actually gives you more space if you're not against the wall, too. So that's better. That's better. Am I an MCOC celebrity? Surely I've been gifted enough memberships to have earned it. And you've gifted memberships too. I've seen you gift memberships plenty of times too. So yeah, something like that. You can definitely, if you're okay being on camera, Sans, I'll save a Titan crystal just for you. Abdo, you rock, but I'm going to bed and will dream of you. I mean your success. That's not at all creepy. Have a good night. Get some good sleep. Get some good sleep. Oh, shit. Salute. Be magnanimous in victory, as you are humble in defeat. Wait, no. Humble in... whatever, you know. It's fine. What up, God of the Abyss? How do you do? Yo, Abdo, can I get a non-MCOC related poll? Do I try and beat Doom the Dark Ages or Pandemonium on Pandemonium difficulty or not? No, you cannot have that poll. Do it. Or do not. There is no try. Or there is no poll. No, just do it, dude. Why not? What's the worst that happens? I mean, like, I can give you that poll if you'd like, but everyone will just be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know that game. But no, yeah, dude, just go for it. Why the hell not? Try and do it. There was the voice of the Doomslayer was at the Comic-Con thing today, which I forget who it was. There were like so many people there, man. There were so many celebrities there that were like cool in a nerd sense, right? There was the Kit, for anybody who's super fucking old. Kit, the car from Knight Rider, was there, and then the voice for Kit was also there. I think he's the one who does the Doomslayer voice too. So yeah, there was the guy who does the voice for Mario and Luigi and Waluigi. There was a Waluigi cosplayer who had a very mustache and a onesie, and I'm not making any guesses about how they identified, but they looked very interesting. I'll put it that way. So yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Keep going. I love when I get in the car and someone else's audiobook starts playing. You're probably not directing that at anyone specifically, right? What's up, Miss Jane? How do you do? Afternoon. Ad blockers are so nice. I wish Twitch had one that didn't cause all streams to just be a black screen. That's why you want to be subscribed, you know? Get that sub going. But yeah, I get that. I get that. Sorry, Law. I assume you mean love. They're both reachers, so it might take a minute to realize it's not your book. Because Reacher is similar to the books that she reads, or... You can do the combo pause into block special with anyone. It's this meta, it definitely helps. Like 5 combo with anybody? Yeah, when R2 is getting 52.3k points, I don't see necessary to rank up Corvus, because he's not getting that every time, for sure. What's up, Reaper Dragon? How you doing? If you want to keep your subscribers, you might want to pixelate my face, but sure. It's probably fine. Yeah, it seems like you, Sans is famous. I've been gone too long. He's MCOC chat famous. Sure. Why not? Like, oh, you mean that guy who gives really helpful advice, but you can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not sometimes, so he just comes across as a huge dick? Yeah, that guy. That guy. Shite. I want to ban like 7 other champions here. I'm gonna roll with that, but I don't love those picks. I don't love those picks. They banned Snurpent though, so that's nice. It's a good thing. I'm getting a t-shirt made to honor the great man who is no longer with us. I hope you mean somebody who's actually dead, because yeah, if you're talking about Brian, he does not like the idea of a t-shirt with his face on it. I have brought that up before, and he does not like that idea. Not even slightly. Sure. How come Falcon is a vampire now? Because it's a different Falcon. No, we were both listening to Reacher books, just different books. Oh, that'd be very, yeah, that'd be difficult. It's the hardest difficulty with the added bit of no checkpoints. If I die, I need to start the entire chapter over again. It's also the second most difficult way to play. Yeah, go for it. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. What do you got to lose? I mean, other than time and sanity. Do it. Do it. Joaquin Torres became a human vampire hybrid due to genetic experimentation by the Serpent Society. Makes perfect sense. The rank up is not going to increase your score at all, though. It will for me, yeah. You either do the fight well enough or to win or you don't. More on the AI than if course attack rating. No, that's ridiculous, Kanga Jenga. You know me. You see how badly I screw things up. I can use every rank I can get. Like, definitely. You know. Rank 4 Silk user, I approve. Of that person, yeah. Not his face? Okay, I think he'd be okay with that then. You might want to check with him, but I think he'd be okay with that if it doesn't use his face. But I did propose something for the last meetup, and I was like, I thought about like having or a meetup here in Seattle too. And I was like, what if we did this? And he was not liking that idea. Just as a heads up. Friggin' serpents experimenting on birds now. All the tides of nature are changing, right? Right. Okay. Maybe we just play this normally? Give it a shot? Wait, so audiobook is linked to the car and not their phones? I don't know how that works, Beamer. I listen to music, so I'm not sure. Plus, you know, they're Australian, so I don't know. Maybe things work differently down under. Who knows? I'm not one to judge. Actually, I'm extremely judgmental. It's totally a lie. Okay, this is certainly. I'm not playing this normally, but it's also was going okay. It's not going to go okay now. Have you guys noticed a resurgence of people like putting their 6-star Fate Mans in the deck where like I didn't see a 6-star Fate Man forever, and then since 7-star Fate Man came out, it feels like people are putting their 6 stars in their deck too. Okay, that's not great. Well, that's just not excellent at all. Could you just do anything without friggin' glancing? Nope, couldn't. Things were going okay, and then they were not going okay. Or a BG blow up doll? That's he's not gonna like that, Lawrence. No, he's not gonna approve of that one. Okay, I can guarantee that one. Now, if you have some big paper mache heads you've made, could be. Adam should be stun immune while in his pod. You can still kill him while he's in his pod, though. I don't think he'd get stunned, but I'm not sure. Not sure. I saw rank 4 Hyperion BGs yesterday. It was terrifying. I was kind of thinking that might be my fun rank up. I was thinking that yeah, because like I've never been a very good Hyperion player. Like he's not like he's super complicated, but in any meta where you can parry for Battlegrounds, like I feel like he's pretty crazy. Did Command make a change to where we all have access to the Valiant Gauntlet? You need Paragon or the Valiant? Everyone should have access to Valiant EQ, and the Paragauntlet, you don't have to complete the Thronebreaker EQ before doing it now, so if you need the Paragon one, yeah. If that's what you're talking about. Doesn't really matter what he approves of. He abandoned us. He doesn't get a say. You know, I understand your sentiment. Legally speaking, however, though, that's your call. That's your call. Try this. Nobody would do anything sus with the doll, just would be an effort to give him a corporeal form at the event. Yeah, YouTube user, I don't trust literally anything you say unless it sounds perverted and weird, and then I believe you're probably telling the truth about what you're saying, but other than that, I don't trust it. Sorry. Oh my god, this is bad. Wow. Oh no, she has the shield. Ah, dude, no. No, what the fuck? We're doing great. Everything's great. This is excellent. This is fine. This is why I banned her. That's fun. That's probably the first time I fought her on stream. What do you guys rate that? Man 21, hello, how's it going? Top of the Atom should be stun immune. I firmly believe that Juggy should be immune to root. I agree with that, yeah. Wait, were you saying there's a, like, he's not stun immune, but there's a reason he should be, like, canonically? Is that what you're trying to say, Beamer? Saying they should make him stun immune because I threw an SP2, which makes you go into the pod, and then Black Bolt threw his SP2 into my pod and stunned me. I then got punched in the face a bunch and died. Oh, okay. But you're not, like, there's not, like, canonically that he should be. But I get what you're saying, so. Yeah. I have access to both Paragon and... Dabbed on me. And Valiant. I'm still Paragon though. Yeah, I think that's like to be expected. I'm not sure, honestly. Doesn't matter who you throw down. I'm gonna use Masacre. I got nothing else to do, so. But yeah, I mean, I think that's as intended. So, yeah. Tate's, good evening. I just pulled an abdo for my last 5 VG matches. Gonna just say they were all warm-up matches, so I feel better about myself. Well, good luck. There's nowhere to go but up, probably, depending on where you started. That's not true. You can stay at the same low level, just sideways. Nope. Not want that. Nope. Nope. No. Yep. There you go. Is she causing me to gain power more slowly here? I feel like I am. No. Damn it. God, dude. One effing blocked hit too. Stop it. Go away. God. I'm gonna not be able to get there. Dude, no! I'm gonna go pee. boy. Okay, well, that was excellent. How badly did I lose that one? So I should not have lost that. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Wonderful. Fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Chapter 4 of Valiant is by far the easiest so far. By the way, I'm 3 wins away from the GC now, Abdo. Get it! Get out of the abyss. Let's go. Yeah, they said they were going to let Paragons try Valiant EQ, didn't they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Paragon players can play Valiant EQ now. They changed the last month. Yeah, this month? Okay, yeah. Petrify tends to reduce the power gain. Was that what it was? Alright. Alright. God, that was dumb, though. That was just like the worst ending sequence events there. I absolutely could have won that one. I've done nothing today other than cooking and marking, and I have a splinter in my finger for the effort. Oh, that sounds bad. Where'd you get the splinter from? What are we doing? Doesn't sound like fun. Abdo, when your bat is on fire, you should hit them regularly at least once to get an incinerate, and your SP2 will do way more damage. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Didn't know that. Oh, so if they're incinerated, then the SP2 does more damage? Okay, cool. I did miss the second dab. I don't know. I saluted them and then they dabbed on me. Motherfucker. Think Abdo needs some jokes to cheer him up? I definitely do not. I think you're lying. I think you're lying. Why would I... that's the second, like... Or third... That's the second or third time when I've clicked on skill to choose that, where it just happens to naturally pick Kate. I guess it's just because, like... It's selecting it with the position where I'd already picked Serpent, but it just has coincidentally happened 2 or 3 times where it just picked like that. That's weird. Tazos, game's not fun when you lose? Nah, it's still fun. Losing is part of life. I don't mind. And it is just a game, so. Hello, Tazos, though. How are you doing? God, I mind when you have to sneeze, but you can't quite sneeze, and you're holding in the sneeze, and you're just like... I don't want to sneeze all loud on the microphone, too. I think it went away. Okay. I think it went away. I think it went away. Oh shit, they got a null. Watch out for him. I ain't scared. Yeah, once you're at SP2, you can just get a regular intercept or bait an SP1 to hit them 4 times and do the SP2 into block trick, you know? No. Okay. I heard that thing about incinerate like 5 separate times and you didn't read it. Sorry, Victor. I appreciate you trying to be helpful. But I did not see it. Stare directly into a bright light can help trigger a sneeze. Yes, that is true. I think it's already gone, so... Okay. But yeah, that's the thing, like, where when you sometimes go out in, like, direct sunlight, and you'll do that, right? So this did not go well last time. Let's give it another try, I guess. Doing pretty good. How are you? How about you? I'm doing pretty good, Tazos. Thank you for asking, man. Doing pretty good. Had a good day. Went to a Comic-Con thing in Washington State here, and had fun hanging out with my dad, hanging out with Admiral Akbar, and yeah, good day. Good day. Glad to hear you're doing well as well. Okay, dude. I really think this advice to go straight to the L2. Yeah, that's shit advice. Maybe they meant for other fights rather than this one. But it really does not work for this fight, that's for sure. Damn it. Keep doing the dazzling dash too, where I'm like, I'm not trying to stun you, bruh. No, stop. Go. Can you go away, please? Thank you. Okay, now this time it should. But yeah, the one time through, I don't. Would you play the one timer, or would you do the one? How's that lyric go? Play the role model. I think you like a bitch of. They just don't understand how I could just kill a man, for sure. For sure. Do you think Nightcrawler on defense would be decent? He evades like crazy even when hitting into block. I actually did think about that, Tates. So yeah, maybe. I have a 6-star, and I was thinking actually that Nightcrawler could be pretty good. Because if you can't get him to switch and he just keeps evading you, I think he could be pretty annoying. So yeah, maybe. Maybe. Really squishy even a 7-star. If you've got someone who can counter evade, you don't need to use the invade node. He'll drop real quick. That's fair. So very, very dependent on the draft, but I think he could definitely work. I think if you feel like a late round draft pick and you'd be good, you know? If they hadn't already drafted someone who would be good against him. With Dazzler, it's honestly kind of better to just ignore the node and play regular. It's just nice to hit blocks so they don't gain a lot of power. I've used her regularly for like Korgs, and it's gone really well, but not for other stuff, so. No, stop, dude. No, go away. Hulk, Hulk, Hulk! Can you? No, God, there you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All done. All right. First time chat, Totes Glenn, hello, how do you do? Good evening. You gonna start using Elena on defense for some free rounds? She's pretty brutal, yeah, on defense for sure. Oh, sure, I asked about Nightcrawler and you say he is garbage. Taste asked and you're like, yeah, sure, he's okay. When did I say he was garbage? Was this a different meta? Because I'm pretty sure I would have said the exact same thing, God of the Abyss, if we're talking about this meta. Because I thought about putting him in my deck. Gosh, Elena is amazing. Hope I can get her in 3 months. You're saving, right, till the next one because you want Carolina? Yeah, I feel like if you're confident dexing on these specials, you just play Dazzler normally. I feel like if you get some tempo, the problem is you need tempo. So if you do like an L1 or well, I don't know, because you want that energy vulnerability too. It is nice having him not gain power. But I feel like if you can get even a little bit of tempo, it should be fine to kill with the L2. And I think maybe, was it Kevin's like, oh, that wasn't me? But, you know, commiserate with him. It's probably other matchups more talking about. I just got a 7-star out of the Fantastic Four crystal. Nice. Congratulations. Oh God, we've made no progress tonight. We were over 200 points for a minute and then just sucking ass. Let's do a few more rounds though. I've barely even begun to drink my second drink, so yeah. I did give Zoe her medicine because I gave it to her early this morning since we left at like 10 a.m. So we're good to go. I don't have anything else I have to do tonight. I always like to do some things like editing, clipping some good fights, doing a short, whatever, after I get done streaming. But probably, honestly, realistically speaking, I'm going to just read all the news of the day that I didn't see when I was away at the Comic-Con thing, which we don't need to talk about, obviously. But I'm probably just going to catch up on that and then go to bed feeling miserable. Okay, can you scroll one way? Ah, thank you. There we go. beautiful people. It's all relative to the size of your steeple, you know. I should have saved my Titan shards, opened a Titan, and 2 Paragon crystals, and all 3 of them gave me the goddamn pigeon as a 5, 6, and 7 star. I saw in the Discord you posted that, yeah. The Torres is not a bad champion. Like he's not a bad champion at all. He's just not. He doesn't stand out in the science class, but he's not bad. He's a good champion, solid all around. But the science class is just so good that he doesn't stand out, you know? Over 150 people in here and just over 50 likes. Hit that like, chat. It is free. Please do. It does help out. Helps out to get the streams recommended more and whatnot. I think it does make a difference. So yeah, appreciate it. 6 people watching over on Twitch too. Shout out to Twitch. 7-star guy was Bastion. Bastion, I think, is a very solid champion. Solid all around too. Has good utility. I think does want to be awakened in max sig to be useful, which is as tough as a 7-star. But Bastion, I really like his animations too. I think he's really solid all around. Good for questing, good for whatever utility. A little slow for Battlegrounds, but like pretty good overall, I would say. I've not been picking my rank to Shang-Chi. Maybe I should do that a little more often. Yeah. Oh, great. I'm keen to rank 3 him. Yeah, I've been meaning to do a testing stream for him and Jean Grey for quite a while now. Hopefully, I keep saying that. Testing streams are hard because they don't like, you're not productively doing anything. You're not gaining anything in game by doing them. I use them for my own knowledge for sure. But then it's also hopefully helpful to other people when I do a testing stream. It's just like compared to like playing Battlegrounds, it's just not as fun. You got to read a bunch. You got, you know what I mean? Like, so, but I have like a ton of testing of champions I want to do. So. Let's talk about Tex, baby. Let's talk about Kang-Churi. Let's talk about War Machine and the visions that I see. Let's talk about Tex. Let's talk about Tex. There. Did that make you happy, YouTube user? Did that make you happy? After read my joke, it'll cheer you up. Nope, not happening. A slight damage bump is all Torres needs. I feel like he's geared towards war. I've seen quite a few masters play rank 3 him for war enchantress fights. He's probably a godsend for people like that. That I would say is similar with Bastion. I would say Bastion is also a war champion too. What am I doing here? Oh shit. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, guess we'll see how this goes. What do I do in this fight, guys? I know I'm supposed to do like a special 2 in a block, but like this doesn't seem. This seems like a very bad idea. Shit. No, stop. No, dude. Yeah, it was nice damage. Okay, well, it's going downhill pretty quick. That was some nice damage. I did not pick him. I just didn't select anything in time. So I think I'm going to do the Necro Mutant Karina challenge. I have not completed the Necro. Would it be worth it to keep going after finishing the challenge? I have to do one so I can get the Deathless She-Hulk piece. Depends on who you're using, Beamer. If you're using a decently high-ranked, like, Strife or North Star, I would think so. If you're not, then I don't know, honestly. Maybe build some charges? Sure, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That was better than I expected, but that's not really saying a lot. It's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Is the mutant one the easiest one to do? No, I don't think so. Mutant one's not terrible. I think a couple of the others are easier though. I don't even remember what they are now. The gods one with like Odin and stuff, I think that was probably the one I had that was the easiest time. The mutant one can be pretty chill. I wouldn't say it's the easiest though, I don't think. No, nah. I did not appreciate that, thank you. Oh, dude. Dashes in instantly. No, got hit by it. Panic! Why would I dash at that? If I'd successfully hit his block, that was going to go horribly anyways. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. It's like, I guess we'll just stay... Okay, well, he doesn't have any charges anymore. Neither do I. Great! I figured Mutant was the easiest because North Star. If you rank up your North Star, it could be. I don't even know what I'm doing. Don't even know what I'm doing here. Just randomly, like, hitting buttons. And they're not even buttons, it's just a phone screen. Yeah, that was beautiful. Mutant and the Gods, one of the easiest. Tenure is also very easy if you have Wong. I would kind of say that the, fuck, dude. I'd kind of say that the Deathless one is kind of the easiest because Deathless She-Hulk just fucking carries, you know? Like, she absolutely carries, so I wouldn't say even I mean you get to Grandmaster, Collector, whoever the hell's at the end of Necropolis, and that kind of sucks, but everything up until there is really pretty chill. This is an MCOC fight. It was one of the fights that we did in the MCOCs. All right. Use Proxima Midnight. No, that's a name I've not heard in a long, long time. Hey, boy. Are you excited for the Maker and the High Evolutionary Abdork? Wow, I took that comment personally. Sure. I don't know. I don't ever get like super excited for any new characters for the most part. Like there's a few that I know from reading comic books way back when, or you know, MCU kind of stuff that I get excited for. But like in general, like I'm never like really super excited for anybody. Those characters, I have seen the deep dives and stuff, and they do look pretty cool. But am I like super excited? Like, did I didn't. That was the bug. It picked what's his name, didn't it? Definitely did. Yo, up, Torrance, how do you do? Torrance sending over a twomp. Thank you very much, Torrance. Good evening, sir. Saying hello there. Your boy is definitely drunk. Cheers, Torrance. This is only my second drink of the evening. But based on what I've eaten today and my exhaustion level, I am also feeling pretty good. Cheers. Cheers. Torrance, thank you very much for the support, my friend. Much appreciated. Don't forget to drink water. Good point. Good point. Torrance, I told you about those Charlie Hopkins or Charlie Hopkinson or whatever, those silly ass deepfakes with the like Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon and Anakin and stuff, right? I told you about those, right? Because I've been watching more of those and still continuing to crack my ass up. So who do I need for the gods one? I got Odin and Serpent. You're good. That's it. You're good. That's about it. They're in. I streamed them all, Beamer. So they're in the Karina's playlist. They're in there. And there's definitely way better guides than just watching me do it, of course. But yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, can I hit into her block? No, she's just not gonna cooperative. She's gonna throw her. She throws it fucking instantly. Dude! I hit my striker. That is bullshit. That is some dirty bullshit. I cannot seem to get a clean frigging Enchantress fight. Are you serious? Yep. Okay. Very hilarious. Like, dude, it's so stupid. They're so stupid, but I just keep like, oh, why those youngling massacre moves were hypothetical. We weren't supposed to actually use them ever. Just like the dumb, like they're so dumb, but I've been fully enjoying them. Just absolutely stupid. But yeah, definitely enjoyed them. It's curious, Abdo, but are you going to stream part 2 and 3 of the Wheel of Garbage? I don't do anything in MCOC that you guys don't see, pretty much. So, yes, I will. Yes, I definitely will. Is this the best move? I don't know if it's the best move. I'm not going to have a good time here fighting with Juggernaut, so probably going to lose this either way. I think if I can make it to round 3, I'm going to be okay, but I don't think I can make it to round 3. I tend to immediately forget content once I've done it. Me too. It's just like gone out of my mind. Was Null and Odin good for the gods one too? Odin was definitely good. Snurpent is the way to go. I think Null counts too, right? So I'd imagine he's pretty good. If you're going to go the whole way, Null might be really good. But I do not know. Does anyone have like a guide of shit? God damn it. Of if you're doing that. Are you serious? Like, does anyone? I don't know if anyone's made a guide of if you're doing those challenges, here's the best ones to do the whole way through. Like maybe Sam or people have mentioned it. Oh my god, dude. We're definitely not winning this. But that'd actually be a pretty useful guide for people, I would think. I'm not doing that. Well, you know me. I don't make guides. I'm not your guide guy. Not your buddy pal. Okay, that was good. That was excellent. Yeah. Just got home and drinking water. I gotta drink more water. I gotta drink more water. What up, Daniel P? Just gonna get my salute emote ready for them. How do you have to how goes the BGs? Not great. I'm on a big losing streak in this meta, and AI is really starting to piss me off. Take a break, man. I think I like this meta quite a lot. The AI can definitely suck, and it can be unkind to you and so forth, but I think overall I like it. So I take that as being a fine. Maybe they probably don't have a cap salute or something, so like I'll take that. That's fine. Null isn't god tagged. He's an elder. Okay, I was gonna say like I didn't think he was in there, but I couldn't remember. Isn't Spider immune to spells? No, you get to debilitate up, and like the spells don't do some stuff, but she still gets wrecked if you fuck it up. So. This has not been a great night. Excuse me, sorry. It's not been a great night overall. Where are we at? God, we played a lot of matches, actually. Lost 1, 1-2, so 2-1. Lost 3, so 2-4. 1-1, 3-4. Lost 1, 3-5. 1-1, 4-5. So I'm 4-7. It's basically how last night went. I think I ended up down 3 too. Come on! Let's get these points back, damn it. We were over 200 points. We can do this. We can do this. Narrator, he could not do this. How you doing, Immortal Flash? Good evening, good to see you. Abdo, I found your missing points in the X Mansion. Do you want them, sir? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I feel like points are better. Yeah, so yeah, let's go. Let's go. Video series, jug or not, ask if a defender can be jugged, pause a few seconds, then reveal they can or can't be jugged. Idea. It's an idea. It's an idea. Don't hate it. Most champions can be jugged. True story. True story. I feel like I keep banning the same 3 champions and I keep losing. That way I can get the free revive with the synergy. Beamer, you have to, in order to complete the Necropolis champion though, they have to all fit the objective. You can't have synergy champions. It's gotta be whatever. Okay, so I'm thinking about going with Odin, Serpent, Hela, Angela, and Heimdall. That should work, I think, right? As long as Hela... Wait. Odin, Serpent, and Heimdall definitely are good. I think Angela's good too. Hela, as long as she's tagged the right way, I think would work. That way I can get the free revive with synergy. Yeah, Heimdall's fine. I don't. What's the Hela for? Because that I don't remember. Null's part of the 10-year challenge. Oh yeah, not the gods one. Yeah, you're right. There isn't really a singular best champion for each of the challenges. I do not necessarily agree with that. They're designed to have you use your whole team, the closest degen and the Deathless Run. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, dude, she slaughters that. And I think on a couple of the other ones, there's some really standout champions too. The Dimensional Beings ones, Fant Man stands out pretty strongly, I would say too. Yo, what up, MKS? How you doing? Abdo, when's the next non-MCOC game? We need more games. Probably tomorrow night. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is something Sunday, so I'm not sure what I'm playing tomorrow night. I'll be on between 7:30 and 9-ish, and I've not decided what to do yet. Flash, you know we have like a regular schedule though, right? So Tuesday is new game night, so that's Expedition 33. So we got going on at the moment, and then Thursdays are Throwback Thursdays, which we were playing Star Wars Battlefront. I might switch it up to Destroy All Humans, I think. This is the next thing we're gonna maybe play. Why is Kate being banned? Because her SP2 kills everything almost instantly. Touch my tick. Not for every fight, but for a lot of them, like, she just destroys everything, basically. Okay, missed the intercept. He got the intercept. That was cool. I missed an input there and then accidentally threw that in the block when I didn't mean to, and then I got hit with that. Okay, we're doing great. We're doing great. What are we doing? That was... I actually tried to intercept with my striker there and instead somehow parried. That was fun. This can go L2. Nope, not quite. I didn't mean to parry. I was trying to back off. Oh, things are just... We're doing excellently here. That could be the first Deathless Thanos I've even taken down this entire friggin' meta, and I still lost by 1,000 points. Oh my god. Well, 600 something. Beautiful. Beautiful. How close are we to the finale of Claire Obscure, and does that game have any DLCs you want to play? As far as I know, there isn't any, and I don't know. We were in line today waiting to meet Elizabeth Dulau of Andor, and Darth Vader was in front of us, and he was a tall Darth Vader. He was like accurate. He was very tall, and he had a couple stormtroopers with him. And then behind us were some people who weren't dressed up, but they were talking about Charlie Cox, and so they were talking about Expedition 33, and I was like, oh, hey, and so I chimed in and talked to them a little bit about that. But yeah, I think there's like 5 acts is what I've heard, and currently I'm on act number 2, so there's a ways to go, for sure. Fuck, are you fucking kidding me? Go, no. Dirty mofo. Holy shit. I should have just played this normally. Should have played this normally and this would have been done. No. Ah, fucking garbage, dude. I absolutely would have had that. Good night, everyone. I'm taking my intoxicated ass to bed. Torrance, thank you for the $5. Much appreciated, brother. Much appreciated for being our big shot of the evening. Thank you very much, Torrance. You drink some more water, maybe take some ibuprofen, go to bed. Talk to you soon, okay? Come by when you're, like, you know, have some other, you know, come hang out one of these nights when, again, it's been a minute. Grinding my final levels of Sea of Thieves. I think you'd like that game. Nasty Dan, I'm not kidding. That game legit makes me seasick. Do you remember, were you ever in the same alliance as me and Chris? I can't remember. But Chris was one of Brian's mods from like way back, and Chris and I were in a couple alliances together, like 2 Loki and stuff. and we just chatted outside of that anyways. Like when I moved into this apartment the first time, I did a little tour and showed him, and he stopped playing MCOC and I don't know, classic things. He got a girlfriend, he stopped, you know, hanging out as much, and whatever. But we played Sea of Thieves I think at least twice, and dude, after a couple hours and stuff, I was like, man, I legitimately feel seasick, because I have like real bad motion sickness, and Sea of Thieves and like just the dude, I straight up got motion sickness playing that video game, and it sucks because I love that game. So I love the Star Wars channel that's Eckhart's Ladder, and Justin from Eckhart's Ladder and whatever, he and Corey's Datapad as well. Corey Loses, right? There's a couple other YouTubers I love, and they're friends, and they're both Canadian dudes, eh? And so they'll play that. They played Sea of Thieves back in the day, and they just get all shitty and play Sea of Thieves, and I loved watching them play. And watching them play didn't bother me, but playing it myself legit made me start to get motion sickness and just be like, ah, dude, I can't do this. So it sucked, man. It is super fun if you're playing with friends. Yeah, Sea of Thieves is the most boring game I've played by myself. If you have friends to play with, it's a blast, but no way you can play by yourself. I mean, you can, but yeah, you want to play with friends. And like, dude, it is super fun. Like watching them play and then friends hang out was absolutely awesome. But then when I played it, like, dude, I just felt like I wanted to puke. I was like, dude, I can't. And it's crazy that the game can be good enough to induce that feeling in me and everything, but I was like, dude, I can't do this. I would love to play this game some more, but I was just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's super fun though, dude. Their streams were super fun. Should I rank up Kate then? I was already thinking of ranking her up because I'm likely not doing full runs for all the Necro challenges. If you're good at playing her, yeah, she's a really great champion. She should have been a 7-star. If people had known how good she was when we had the vote on her, she would have been the 7-star that was chosen. So yeah, I would have loved to tell Elizabeth how much I enjoyed her controlling all the analog frequency transmitters in the Andor show. Absolutely love those scenes. Kanga Jenga, are you without like not in any way of a disrespect or whatever, are you anywhere on the spectrum or anything? That seems like a kind of a that makes sense in those kind of things, or is it just you just like that in general? I don't know. That seems like along those lines of like that, if that makes sense to you. I don't know. She was super nice. I just told her, so Akbar had just finished watching season 2 of Andor last night. He's like, I got done at like 11 p.m., which is super late for Akbar. I told her, I was like, dude, you carried those that final arc of Andor season 2. Like I was so surprised when I found out that that was her first acting role. Like legit, Andor was her first acting role, which she's been in like Wicked and a few other things since then. And because, you know, the first season of Andor came out like 5 years ago, right? Or however long it was. 3 years ago, something like that. Whatever. Anyways. But like, I just told her, you absolutely fucking carried those last 3 episodes. Like that whole thing. And yeah, she was just like, thank you so much. That's so like, she was just super nice. She's super nice, and she was talking to everyone in front of us for like a really long time and having like a really good, like, she just seemed like she wasn't burned out on the con experience, you know, because she is a newer actor and stuff. And besides that, dude, she's a cutie, man. She's a cutie. So for sure, that's a bummer. It's a great drinking game. It's almost been around as long as MCOC. Yeah, dude, no, I love it, but it's just like, ugh, God, I don't know. Easier to ask who in here isn't on the spectrum, surely. Somewhat, yeah. No offense taken, but nah, the 70s analog technology is just something that really makes me feel like it's the Star Wars universe, and Andor really had a lot of the great scenes like that. Yeah. They really did. So they specifically asked people to like grow mustaches and have the mutton chops and the different stuff that to look like that, you know, for that original Star Wars New Hope kind of feel. They did that. They asked the actors to do that for Andor and stuff, and it makes sense too, because like it all fits really well. So I loved those scenes too. So in fairness, I was just curious if that was like along those lines. I've been watching this comedian named Dan Lamort, and he's autistic, and so he makes like a real he makes a lot of really good jokes about it and stuff. And so I was just curious if like that was kind of a plug and play thing that made sense. But yeah, either way, it's fine. Hello, bro. How are you? Jose Javier. I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Twin Elijah's. Hello. Why do you think Valkyrie isn't a 7-star? They probably just haven't gotten to her yet. I don't think she's too powerful. I think she'll come out at some point for sure. All right, let's do another one. I am going to pour my third drink of the evening. We're at 11:35. What did I eat today? I had barbecue. I had a pulled pork sandwich at the fair, which is not bad. Some cowboy beans were pretty tasty. I probably should eat a little something else before I go to bed, but not much. I'm normally I stay up for a couple hours after I stream, depending on what time I get done. You know, it's one thing I would kind of like to talk to Brian about and see about when he does come back. I'm tempted to like mostly just be on at 9 p.m. rather than 7:30 is my regular time, because I feel like it makes more sense for drinking, because I like the later in the evening you drink, the fewer drinks I have, kind of, you know. But I don't know. Anyways, tonight, usually I do stuff afterwards. Tonight, I'm probably not gonna do. I'm probably just gonna crash out. So, I get motion sickness bad too. Saints Row, the final one, gave me huge issues because I kept playing and ignored it. Was ill for 2 days from it. Seriously? Why did that have it? Did it have like a lot of stuff that caused motion sickness, I guess? Shale Made, what up, dude? Been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Cheers. All right, one more. Won't kill me. All of the poor choices leading up to this would be what killed me. It wouldn't be the actual one drink, but you know. Tis fine. Tis fine. I'm not. I just know what I like, and I like them a lot. I hope Battlefront happens, but knowing EA, them scumbags will never do it. I mean, they want money, and given the amount of people who want it, I don't know. We'll see. Lucky for me, I don't get motion sickness. It sucks so bad, dude. I have a couple different stupid motion sickness stories. There was one time where I flew from Seattle to my hometown of Yakima, pretty much, and it's not a jet, it's a prop plane when you take that flight. And totally fine, not even whatever. But then when the plane, if you've ever been on a propeller plane, they cut prop to, you know, lower their altitude. And as soon as it started to do that, I got so sick. It's not a very long flight. It's like an hour, if that even. It's probably not even that long. But I was sitting next to this woman who, it doesn't matter what your tastes are, right? I was sitting next to a woman who looked like Maggie Gyllenhaal, like very much like her, and maybe even just a little bit prettier, but like it almost could have been Maggie Gyllenhaal. I don't know. And I was reading a book, and it was kind of a political nature, whatever. We struck up a conversation, and like we were hitting it off. Things were great, right? As soon as that plane starts to cut prop, I'm just like, oh my God, fuck me, I'm gonna throw up. I need an air sickness bag. I'm whatever. I never, like, she was so sweet, and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, not really. Like, I'm not doing too hot. And I never got to talk to her, like ask for a number or anything, or like there's no kind of like smooth interaction that I could have done. Cause like as we went down, like it was everything I could do to keep from just yakking. And as we landed, I went to like the loo, the bathroom on the airplane, and I just hurled my fucking guts out. And I was the last person off the plane. And yeah, it was just an absolutely horrible experience. It was terrible. And I like once you get that sick from motion sickness, you have to sleep. There's like no other way to get rid of it. Like, and so I slept and I went to sleep and crashed out, and I woke up and I felt fine. But like, dude, it was so bad. It was so embarrassing. I was like, maybe she didn't have a wedding ring on. Maybe she was like in a relationship. She was very attractive. Probably was in a relationship. Whatever. But I mean, I at least would have asked, you know. But no, I was so sick that it was like, nah, not even trying. Like, it was just bad. It was bad, very bad. Feel like shit. Oh, I got nothing here. Feel like Stargate SG-1 show is made just for me. I can't believe I haven't seen it till now. I'm loving it so much. You sure you're good? I'm glad you're enjoying it. If I take half a motion sickness tablets, it works perfectly for me. I didn't used to be able to go on roller coasters when I was younger. Just got really sick from them and didn't know why. Yeah, I was never good with those either. After a certain age, it just like a switch flipped and it was just terrible. So, but when I take any plane flight nowadays, I just do what's the behind the ear transderm scopolamine patches, and you put that behind your ear and it lasts for like 3 days and helps with motion sickness. Because there's like a pill you can take, right? But that can make you drowsy. So I don't like that as much. Shit. But yeah, the transderm scopolamine patches seem to work really well. I did not mean to use that. Sweet. Okay. Sweet. I was trying to get to my L2. How is that a fucking parry? What? I mean, the next hits made sense. Okay. Great. We're doing good. Stargate SG-1 is goated. Also, there had been a show called Sliders was good. I liked Sliders back in the day with John Rhys Davies and Jerry O'Connell or whatever. Yeah, I liked that show back in the day. That was fun. Yeah, I can have a travel sickness tablet either. It's got to be only 1.5 to hit the sweet spot. Do you read any Marvel comics recently? No, not for years. Gotta do best. I strongly recommend the 4-issue series of Avengers versus Aliens, written by Jonathan Hickman. It's short but really good. No, it's like what's his name covered it? Comics Explained. Because if he covered that, I'd probably watch that for sure. Only game that really made me feel queasy was Assassin's Creed VR. Yeah, VR, not great. One time, okay, so another time, I'm probably 13 or 14, I'd say, maybe 12. So we go down and we visit my grandparents in Texas, and on the way back, we went to like Hoover Dam, and we go to Vegas, right? And we're not gonna stay in Vegas. My parents are like, oh, let's hang out a little bit, you know, and then we'll go and continue on with the drive. But they weren't planning on staying there that night. But we go to the Luxor, because I'm like, I don't know if it was my choice or theirs or whatnot, but I was like, the Luxor, it's that big pyramid, right? Like, this looks awesome. Let's go in here. This is cool. I've probably seen it on TV. And we we go on a virtual reality ride that they had there. I feel fine. My mom feels fine. My dad gets sick as shit. And it was one that, like, it moved you around, right? This is the 90s. And then, like, so it had seats that moved like a whatever, plus the screen. And so he got just totally sick. And we, as we're coming out of it, he needs to lie down. So we're lying down in, like, one of their restaurants or something. And they offer us a free hotel room for the night because he's feeling so sick. And my parents say no because they plan on getting back on the road, right? But he's feeling so sick that we end up not getting back on the road, and they end up getting a room at like a Motel 6 in fucking Vegas that they pay for when we could have had the free room at the Luxor. Just because they were like, no, we're gonna go and blah blah blah. And like, it just, yeah, I always remember that. That cracked me up. I might be confusing two different times too, because I swear there was another time where they planned on staying there, and I spent more money playing Area 51, the arcade game, than they lost gambling. I think maybe that was the second trip. I think maybe it was like 4 or 5 years apart. I can't remember. Man, it's maybe even more than that. But yeah, like I do remember that sequence of events regardless. And then I remember my cousin Greg and I, when we went to move to Vegas, I think ended up staying at that same Motel 6, which was funny. Domino, I hate you, Domino. Can you just die? Nope, she can't. No. This person has died in every other fight they did, so I guarantee you they're gonna finish right now with like 49k health. Sliders sound pretty good right now. I wouldn't mind. Trying to lean out a window that didn't exist. Nice. 40. It's like what I tell you. I was like, I knew it. I knew they'd finish this one just great. Abdo, do you have any life advice? Colin Rogers. Yes, I do. My life advice would be get a full 8 hours of sleep, drink lots of water, and listen to the women in your life. Listen to the women in your life. You'll be a happier individual. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Yeah, okay. Well, fuck. I don't think this is getting any better tonight. I bet I would probably win the next match and then lose the match or two after that. So I think we call it good for tonight. I don't seem to be making any progress here. This seems to be not getting us anywhere. I think I'm going to eat an edible and I'm just going to sack out. I don't even know if I'm going to bother with the edible, frankly. Yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, I think we call it for tonight, guys. Tomorrow night, I don't know what we're doing yet. I'll figure it out tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be on at 7:30 or 9, but I'll be on somewhere between 7:30 and 9. Oh, the objectives reset. Monday. I do need to get to the Wheel of Misfortune pretty soon here. That's not the right thing. Where am I at with my stash? Rebuilding. And we got some revives. I kind of want to build it all the way back up. I don't know. I'm just not excited to do that content in the slightest. So I don't know. I just don't think there's any reason to like, I have plenty of like 4-hour crystals I could open. I got those romance revives and stuff. I just don't want to use them for that because like, it just doesn't seem worth it to me. I don't enjoy the content, and the rewards are 1 rank 4 and 1 Titan Nexus. So like, it's not that exciting to me, especially when this coming Friday will be July 4th stuff. I'm not going to buy July 4th stuff on Friday. I'll wait because it goes through until July 4th. Because that'll mean a new credit card reset. If I wait until like the 2nd or the 3rd, means that anything I spend won't be on this month's credit card bill. It'll be on the next one. And planning things out like that, actually, that's another bit of life advice. So that'll help out too. Because if you pay off your credit card bill every month, you don't get charged any interest. So that's what I try to do. So if I wait the week, you know, from instead of buying things on Friday when it's most fun and whatever, if I wait the week until it goes into July 3rd or 4th, that'll go on the next month's credit card bill, and then that makes it easier to pay that down and not you know, plan it out better. Anyways, so yeah, but it just doesn't make the Wheel of Misfortune that exciting to me, because I will get some stuff for sure, just to make content, like crystal opening video, that kind of stuff. So anyways, yeah, I think that does it for tonight. I don't know, maybe we play Exhibition 33 tomorrow night. Maybe we just do some MCOC stuff. We will see. We will see. But I will be back tomorrow night. Either way, regardless, I will be here for your viewing pleasure. I don't know why you guys enjoy viewing me, but hey, I'll be here. So have a good rest of your night. Shout out to Torrance for being our big shot of the evening and not telling a single joke. James, I love you too. But thanks to everyone else who sent over support tonight. If I had another streamer who was streaming right now who I was subscribed to, I would direct you in their direction, but I don't. So have a good rest of your night or rest of your day, wherever you're at in the world. And I will definitely catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.